And Keith, and I'll have to read this for you, he just recently was voted Best Johnny Cash in the USA by ABC television show, The Next Best Thing. So please help me welcome to the stage with his band, Keith Coleman and Ruby Tuesday. Thank you.
I hear that train come over the rubber band. I can see the sunshine. I know when I'm standing golden. I'm praying for that train keeps rolling on down the San Antonio. I was just a baby, my mama told me, John, never wing guns, I shot a man in Rio just to watch him die. That train keeps rolling, I hang my head and cry. From some fancy diamond car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. That train keeps moving. That's what tortures me. Down the line, far from home in prison, that's where I want to stay. I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you very much, I'm Johnny Cash. Thank you very much, music lovers. What a good-looking crowd we got here tonight. I get to do my favorite thing in the whole world. That's a tribute to the great Johnny Cash. The only human on the planet Earth inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Country Music Hall of Fame, Songwriter Hall of Fame, and Folk Music Hall of Fame. Elvis only got into 2 of those. Now, the Cash got his start down in Memphis, Tennessee, at Sun Records with all them rabble-rousers, Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, all those guys working out of Sun Records there. The problem with Memphis was there was nowhere you could play live. If you wanted to play live, you had to go down to Louisiana Hayride. That's the first time Johnny Cash ever got to see Elvis play live, was at the Louisiana Hayride. He was really impressed with Elvis. He was so impressed with Elvis, he wrote a special song just for Elvis. But then he found out that Elvis had sent a love note to his potential future girlfriend, June Carter, who was also working at the Louisiana Hayride. He decided he wasn't going to give that song to Elvis, he was going to keep it for himself. It's a good thing he did, because he made him a pile of money. And this is the song I'm talking about right here. It goes like this. Well, get rhythm, if you got the blues, get rhythm. If you got the blues, don't the rhythm make me so will make it all good to you, get well. If you got the blues. He stopped once, but swing away. Work it up, wing. Said I like it with a big white wind, but she shine red. Said I did get red. You got the blues, get red. You got the blues. Oh, Lord, I was you. You something that I'm good to you, get red. If you got the blues. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special song to do for you now. This is what makes this song special. This is the song we got Johnny Cash borrowed from the Grand Ole Opry. There are those amongst us here tonight that would say Johnny Cash used to drink a little much. I don't think he drank too much. He certainly didn't drink more than Steve does. Anyway, he had a few to drink the night he showed up at the Round Theater. He just got his hands on this new song. He was all excited about this song, and he got so excited that while he was singing this song, he stomped out all the footlights. Seems they can't take a joke at the Round Theater. It was many years before he was invited back. Eventually, he did get to come back, but this song has nothing to do with stomping out footlights. But I guarantee you have heard this song. It goes like this. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much from my mom and me, just this old guitar, empty bottle of blues. I don't care that he wrote it, he had the meanest thing that he ever did it. Before he left, he went and made me see. I must have thought that was a pretty good joke, and we got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd turn red, some guy would laugh, I'd bust his head. Things just ain't that easy for a boy named Stu. I grew up quick and I grew up mean. The bitch got hard, the whips got keen. Grew up from town to hide my shame. But I swore by the moon and stars I'd search those honky tonks and bars and I'd find that mangy weasel that named me Sue. It was Gatlinburg in mid-July. I rolled into town, my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. There on a street of mud, sitting at a table kneeling stood was that mangy rat that wouldn't leave me soon. I knew that snake was my own sweet man by old photograph in the mall had. I recognized the scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Hey, man, great, oh! And I looked at him with my blood running cold and hey, my name is Sue. How do you do? Now you are gonna die! He went down, and to my surprise, come up with a knife, and he cut off the trunk of my hair. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we went through the wall out into the street, kicking in the gouging in the mud and blood and beer. Well, I fought tougher, man, but I really don't remember when. He kicked like you, and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh, but I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I threw mine first, and he stood there in the street. I seen him smile. He said, son, this world is rough. You're gonna make it, you gotta be tough, and I knew I wouldn't be around to help you long. So I gave you that name, I said goodbye, I knew you'd have to get tougher than I knew with that name that made you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me and you have the right to kill me now. way you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the brown in the gut and spit in your eye. I'm that mangy weasel that named you soon. What could I do? What could I do? What could I do? Get all choked up. I threw down my gun, called him a call, he called me a son, and I went away with a different point of view. I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a boy, I'll name him Bill or George or Ralph, anything to suit. That is an awful name. Now, if Johnny Cash hadn't started writing songs and then Sam Phillips up in Memphis, I guarantee you, sooner or later, he made it out to Texas and New Mexico and been a cowboy. Because he loved cowboys almost as much as train engineers. And I want to play for you my favorite Johnny Cash cowboy song. Goes like this, right? Stop the border ridge as he rolled the golden wing. All at once the mighty herd of red-eyed cows they saw riding across the windy sky, riding up a cloudy floor. The water's still on fire and they're through the steel. Shiny, their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as he rolled on through the sky. Heard the riders coming hard. Everyone was cry. Hear me out, oh, hear me out. Good sweat. I had said those hurt, but they ain't caught them yet. Forced to ride forever on that range up in the sky. Horses stored in fire. You hear them cry. As he rode on by, he heard a cowboy call his name. Rains and cowboy, change your ways today, you are with us, you will ride. Try to catch the devil's herd, cross in the sky. Hear me out, oh, hear me out, riders in the sky. Riders in the sky. here, Jimmy.
How y'all doing?
We're gonna take y'all back
Couldn't
there.
hardly wait to get out there and say hi to everybody, John.
Well, June, I appreciate you rushing around like that, but you gotta be careful. You could cause yourself an accident if you.
I've never had an accident in my whole life, John.
1 second now, that's a pretty big statement you're making there. You have never had an accident.
No.
June, you never had an accident.
No.
Never, ever had it. Never.
Well, there was that one time last year when that mean old bull threw me over that fence.
You don't call that accident?
No, I really think he did it on purpose. You know, John, I've been bored to death about my sister. You know, my sister Violet. Well, she broke up with her boyfriend. You know, they've been going out for 5 years, y'all. 5 years, and he didn't want a commitment. So, you know, she said, I told him, she said, look, we've been going out for 5 long years, and either you tell me your name or it is over between us. I'm blaming her with.
Get a little pushy there.
Had to go to the doctor this morning.
You went to the doctor. What's the
I did.
matter? I didn't. What happened?
Well, he said, now, Judy, he said, I want you to listen to me. I want you to take this little green pill every morning when you get up with a big glass of water. And every day at lunch, I want you to take this little green pill with a big glass of water. And every night now, June, before you go to bed, I want you to take one of these little pink pills over here with a big glass of water.
So what did he say the problem was?
He said, I wasn't drinking enough water. And took your dog to the vet today.
You took my dog to the vet. What's the matter? What happened to my dog?
Would you believe that silly hound dog swallowed a bullet?
My dog swallowed a bullet. What
He did.
What did the vet say?
He said, well, don't point him at me. Little grand old Austin here today, y'all. Let's take a song, y'all.
We got married in a fever. Higher than a river's proud. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the far away now. I go to Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact. I'm going to Jackson.
Never coming back.
What do you say about that?
Oh, down to Jackson. Well, go ahead and make your head. Okay, I've been. You keep talking, man. Make me think I'm in love. We're going down to Jackson. Well, first go home and later.
I ain't gonna snowball Jackson. Well, I breathe into that city. All them women gonna stoop and bow. All them women's gonna let me teach them what they know to do now. Her loose of my coat. I'm going down. We got married in a fever. All right, river's proud. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the far away. I'm going to Jackson. Dude, I'm going to Jackson on your baby's not slowing me down.
Well, just go to Jackson, John.
I am the
Go ahead and go to Jackson. Listen here, Johnny Cash, don't you be calling me up on the telephone and asking me to send you a Greyhound bus ticket to come home again. Cause I am not sending no Greyhound bus ticket again.
Only had one time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, before we do this next song, y'all, I got a little story to tell you about this one. You know, first time I ever laid eyes on John here, well, I was singing at the Ryman Theater, the Grand Ole Opry with my mom, Mother Maybelle Carter, and the Carter family, my sisters. And John here, he was on a high school graduation trip. And he came backstage after the show and he said, I'm a really big fan of the Carter family. You know, John was a gospel musician. He grew up sitting on the front porch playing his guitar with his mama and singing gospel music. And the Carter family were the first people to ever do gospel music on the radio. And John turned around and looked right at me and he said, June Carter, I'm a really big fan of yours. He said, I'm going to marry you someday. I said, Lord have mercy, this is what I don't need in my life.
What she actually said was, can you read lips?
But anyway, he must have burned a hole in my heart, y'all, because I went home that night and I wrote those words to this song. My sister Anita recorded it. She had a voice of an angel, and John heard it. And true story, he did not know that song was written about him until long after he recorded it. And when I wrote it, well, it went kind of like this. Well, I fell into the berry of life. Does that ring a bell? Well, John got a hold of that song and he said, I ain't going to put Mexican trumpets on that song, and this is what he did with it.
Was a burning light. Good days, all far away. Wow, my wild desire. I fell into the fire. Oh, I fell into burning ring of fire. On down, 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 the flame went higher. Burn, burn, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Johnny Cash and June Carter had the #1 television show in the whole world from 1970 to 1973. And they made a lot of people's career during that period of time. Anybody that was anybody wanted to be on the Johnny Cash Hour. They used to film that thing up in New York, and when they were on break, Johnny liked to kind of wander around town a little bit. One day he was wandering around Greenwich Village and come back to the studio and told his producer, said, there's a guy singing down there, I'm going to get him on my show. Producer said, well, what's his name? He said, Bob Dylan. He said, no one's ever heard of him, the producer of that. He's just a hippie. He said, I don't care, I want him on. If he ain't gonna be on there, I ain't gonna be on. So they put him on. And from then on, the whole United States knew who Bob Dylan was. Johnny and Jude recorded one of his songs and won a Grammy for it. And this is that tune right here. From my window, we let your old choices. I'm not the one you wanted. I'm not the one you need. When you say you're looking for someone who's never weak, but always strong to protect you and me. Someone to open each and every door. Ain't me, hey. Oh, I really don't know anything. So like me on the ground, the one you wanted, I'll only bring you down. You say you're looking for someone who will promise never to part. Someone to close his eyes to you. Someone to close his heart. I tell you what, ladies.
I'll sing along.
A little gospel song to make up for that. Well, I remember when I was a lad, times were hard and times were bad. There's a silver line, I ain't telling every cloud. Just for people, that's all we were, trying to make a living on the flat black road. We'd get together in the evening, singing loud. Let us say, baby, be that brother joy tonight. Singing the seas of hell, but trouble so. One of these days that it won't be long, don't join me in a song. I'll join my family circle at the road. Well, it's there, God, won't be broken. I my Lord, my say me, be the brother joy tonight. Where the sky, Lord, in the sky. I remember after work, Mama would call and all of us. You could hear us singing for a country mile. Little brother, if that goes on, gonna join him in a song. I'll join that family circle that grows. singing bee.
Mama sang dinner.
Be a little bit your life. Sing, sing, down the trouble soul. One of these days you're gonna make it out. Don't join in the song. I'll join in the circle like gold. With a circle of holy gold candy. My Lord, my head. Let us sing, be.
Mama sang dinner.
Be a little bit your